Welcome to the Spark Learning session. Today, we'll be talking about Features Extractor. It is a part of a series called Tools of NLP. For this, we're going to run this initialization of the importing libraries, and we'll run this. And next step, we'll go here and see what we need to do. Now, to do this, we have to create a data set, which is called sentence data. It has 3 sentences. And once you do that, we also need to run a tokenizer to create a data frame called worst data. Now we do that. Once we do that, the next step is to count the frequency of each of the term in the sentence or in a corpus. And for that, we will use the hashing TF. It's a formula or it is an inbuilt algorithm for the Spark, built-in function of the Spark that does that. So we'll do the hashing TF that counts a term of each of the frequency in the document. And next step is to create a featurized data by applying this term frequency function on the top of the data set we are interested in, which is called worst data. Now, can you tell me what would I get if I do this here, where I show featurized data in show? What would I get? Can you tell me? Can you guess? It will give us the original sentence or original data frame, which are the sentences here as provided, and then it would give the list of words in the sentence, the unique list of words, and it will tell you that what's the count of those words in the sentence, in the corpus, in all these among these 3 sentences. What is the count of each of those words? And that's called a term frequency, hashing TF. And it happens to be that there are 20 words in the 20 features in a data set, or we are just looking for 20 features and more than that. Now we do this. Now we just run this and see what we get. And once this happens, what we need to do is we need to input this featurized data into a function called IDF. What IDF does is it counts the inverse document frequency. That is how many times the term is coming across a document, and takes the inverse of that to get the importance of each of this term. Now, what we'll do is we'll create a initiation of function called IDF that takes the input the raw features and provides you the output features. And let's do this. Now we'll fit this IDF function on our input data called featurized data. This featurized data is one we created earlier, and it creates a model called IDF model, which has been fitted over the featurized data. And once we do this, we need to rescale this. We need to apply this model. That is, we need to rescale this model such that it is giving us a required information, which is a term count frequency of that. And now we have rescaled it. We need to select the labels and features out of this such that we have the required information, that is a inverse frequency of the each of term across the document. So IDF, inverse document frequency. Is document frequency and is inverse of that. That's called inverse document frequency. And these are inverse document frequency of 6, 20, 28, and these are inverse of that, inverse value. So more it appears, then the lesser the value becomes. The lesser it appears, the more value becomes. That's the idea. Let me quickly summarize what we learned today. We learned about the TF IDF. For this, we create a data set, and then we use a tokenizer to create a list of the words in the document, in each of the document, and then we use a term frequency hashing TF to count the number of terms in each of the document, and then we use IDF to calculate inverse document frequency using this term frequency, so that we have the importance of each of these features across all documents. So that's all for today. I'll see you next learning session. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.